Level 5. $100 million. At $100 million, you step out of the public economy. You don't shop in regular stores. Your assistant does, or you order direct from the brand, or the brand sends you things. You don't go to regular restaurants. Or if you do, you go to the private room. You don't fly commercial, ever. You don't stand in lines. You don't wait. You have, without planning for it, removed yourself from the normal friction that every other person on earth experiences every single day. You forget, sometimes, that other people wait. You're reminded when you travel somewhere and you see a crowd, and you think, oh, right, this is how most people live. And then you get back into the car, and the reminder fades. You have art on the walls that cost more than most people's houses. You didn't buy it as investment. You bought it because you liked it. You are aware that this is a statement. You pretend it isn't. Your social circle has narrowed to other people at your level, not by choice, by geometry. The people you used to have dinner with can't afford your vacations. Inviting them would embarrass everyone. So you stop inviting them. And you fill the space with new friends who can afford the vacations, and the friendships are pleasant and shallow in a way the old ones weren't. You miss your old friends. You see them twice a year. They're doing well. Everyone says they're doing well. You tell yourself they're doing well. The verb at 100 million is insulate. Level 6. $500 million. You are no longer a person with money. You are an institution. The money has staff. The staff has staff. There is a family office with offices in 2 cities and 11 employees whose entire job is managing the systems that manage your money. There are lawyers whose entire practice is you. There are accountants whose entire year is you. You are, without having intended it, the product around which a small industry has organized itself. You do not make financial decisions alone. You could, technically. You don't. Every decision above a threshold goes through a meeting. Every meeting has an agenda. Every agenda is prepared by someone whose job is preparing agendas for people like you. You've been on a magazine cover. Maybe 2. You found it strange the first time. The second time, you noticed the photograph more than the article. The article said what your team had decided the article would say. You give money away now. Not a little. A lot. You have a foundation, or a donor-advised fund, or both. You have a person whose job is philanthropy. You are doing genuine good in the world. You are also, you notice, meeting a lot of people who want things from you, and you can no longer tell the difference between the friends who were your friends before and the friends who became your friends after. You suspect most of them are somewhere in between. You let them be. You are aware that you could stop, that nothing is forcing you to keep going, that the number could stay where it is, and you and your children and your grandchildren would be fine forever. You don't stop. The verb at 500 million is protect. You're not building anymore. You're fortifying. The game has turned from offense to defense, and the defense will occupy the rest of your life. Level 7. $1 billion. At $1 billion, your name means something you did not name it. People who have never met you have opinions about you. They are confident about those opinions. The opinions are based on 3 data points and a photograph. You cannot correct the opinions. Correcting them would require a press tour you do not want to do. You have been written about. You have been written about wrong. You have read articles about yourself and not recognized the person in them. You have stopped reading the articles. You have not stopped being in them. $1 billion is a membership in a club that does not meet. The members know each other. The members know what it's like. There are maybe 3,000 of you in the world. You have, at some point, met 20 or 30 of them at dinners and conferences and on boards. You are aware that some of them are better than you and some are worse. You are aware that from the outside, nobody can tell which is which. Your day looks, in many ways, like it looked at 100 million. Private plane, private room, staff, houses. The marginal change from 100 million to $1 billion is not the lifestyle. The lifestyle plateaued at 10 million and refined after that. The change is that you now influence things without trying to. A sentence you said in a meeting moves a market. An email you forwarded gets a law changed. A company you invested in 10 years ago has become a country's largest employer. You did not plan this. You cannot unplan it. You wake up on a Tuesday. Your assistant has already been through your inbox. Your schedule is already set. Your breakfast is already made. Your day is already a thing the world is expecting. You are carried along by the momentum of your own life, and the life runs whether you run it or not. You think, sometimes, about the version of you on that Sunday night, doing the math on a notebook, feeling cheated that $1 million would take 30 years. You would laugh at him, except you can't. He was you. He is still you. He's just at level 1. And the difference between him and the version of you that is doing this Tuesday is not a difference of years. It's a difference of levels. The verb at $1 billion is, exist in a way the world reacts to. The payoff. So let's pull this together. At 1 million, breathe. At 5 million, compare. At 10 million, choose. At 50 million, accumulate. At 100 million, insulate. At 500 million, protect. At $1 billion, exist in a way the world reacts to. Every level changes the verb. Every verb changes the day. The money is not the point. The money is the vehicle. The verb is the cargo. And the cargo, at every level, is what you are actually buying when you chase the next number. Most people stop at level 1, if they make it there at all. Some make it to 2 or 3. Very few see the top of the ladder. Almost nobody who reads about the top of the ladder understands that the people up there are not happier than the people at level 1. They're just running a different verb. And the verb is not better. It's just different. Here's the thing nobody on Instagram tells you. You were chasing a number. You were actually chasing a verb. And the verb you wanted, the one that made you start saving in the first place, was probably brief. And breathe shows up at level 1. And most of the rest is the noise of people who got to level 1 and didn't know how to